Tanya Vargo. Okay, so I had this video scheduled for today no matter what, but it seems like it might be a little applicable, and I was going to talk about, when you feel triggered or when you feel attacked, and how it's your responsibility to deal with the emotions you're feeling at the time. And I think it's hilarious, all the memes that are out right now that are like, I feel attacked. It's funny. It's cute to me. And honestly, I think most things are funny. Okay, I can find humor in just about anything, almost anything. So when I thought up this video, both my sons were playing video games with each other, and my son Michael was like, he triggered me. And of course somebody's getting water downstairs right now. He triggered me. And I was like, well, that's why I'm acting this way, because he triggered me, and it's not my fault. And I was like, it doesn't matter if he triggered you or made you feel some kind of way. It's up to you to deal with it. You can't walk around being triggered and then set off more people. You got to deal with your own stuff. The outside world is allowed to be the outside world, and you can only control you, and that's it. Because if you do anything else, then you're, being controlling and possibly out to hurt other people, right? Like, if I feel triggered, I can't go, correct that person's behavior. I'm not their parent. They're probably a grown adult. I'm probably not their boss. I'm probably their equal. So any kind of recourse ends up being controlling behavior if it's not a one-on-one discussion, meeting of the minds with an apology, a resolution, and promise never to do it again, So, it's on you. It's on you to recognize you're having that feeling, and then to ask yourself why. Like, why am I having this feeling? And then process why you're having this feeling. And then possibly, make a decision on whether you need to interact with this person anymore, leave the situation, take a nap, whatever you gotta do to, process the emotion, ask yourself why, and self-actualize about it. Now, I could tell you, I have pretty much kept the TV off most of 2020. I just, based on some personal stuff I was going through, and you add COVID and kids being home, and me having to homeschool them, and then them going back on, coming home and having the summer, and then going back online for a while, and then going back to school in person. That was a lot of change to deal with, and I had never homeschooled a kid before, let alone 4. And I was very 100% responsible for Isabella's whole day because she's autistic. And I feel bad for the kindergarten parents, because that was anybody that had kids kindergarten through 2nd grade. I was probably doing the same thing, and basically trying to do my job and work her bell schedule at the same time, and being present for her class and make sure she's paying attention to something online in a computer when I'm sitting right next to her and she's not understanding the difference between me being in charge and the person on the screen being in charge. So anyway, I chose to keep the TV off because I couldn't handle, I was already here. So putting the TV on and hearing more about COVID and other yucky things in the news, and the election, and the last thing someone tweeted, and I couldn't take it. So I kept really quiet. I have come on lately, and I know during this time a lot of friends are like, well, they blocked me because I have a different opinion, and because I'm a Republican or I'm a Democrat, and they just couldn't take it, and they just couldn't take their, my opinion, and so they got angry and just shut everybody down. And I can tell you, I've posted some political things in the past couple of days, and I have been very careful to not be disrespectful to any of my friends or colleagues or people I give business to or people that I only talk to on Facebook. And the last time I saw them was when I graduated high school. And I can tell you, I personally don't have a problem with them having a different opinion with me. What I'm having a problem with is the disrespect in tone, the way you communicate, right? So that's what's triggering me. It's not your opinion. It's the fact that you're calling me ignorant or adding sister on the end of it to be demeaning, or calling me a snowflake when I've never called anybody a snowflake in my life. It has nothing to do with your opinion. Your opinion is your opinion, and you're where you are with that opinion because of your life path and the path you took. I'm 43 years old. I have 5 children. 3 of them are triplets. 1 of them's autistic. My first child was born when I was 19. There's a path that got me here. My ex-husband's in the oil field. There's a path that got me, an executive in the oil field, no less. There's a path that got me here. You're not going to change my opinion. Am I open to hearing how you got to yours? Sure. Can I most of the time talk to you and realize what got you to yours? Absolutely. But I'm telling you, what is going on right now, it's not the problem with the people's difference of opinion. It's the tone. It's the name calling. It's the commitment to absolutely not hearing the other side, and either, being self-righteous and just closed, or the blatant name calling. Like, there's people that are on there calling me names and have never liked a picture of my kids, congratulated me on anything, wished me a happy birthday, sent me a recipe, commented on anything I've cooked. But the minute I post a picture of something that is on my television and they don't like it, I'm an idiot, and I'm ignorant, and I'm a snowflake, and and I promise you, I'm not talking disrespectful to them. And most of the time, I'm kind of imploring them and providing them with what they're asking and trying to have a civil discussion. But I can tell you, I'm offended by the name calling. I'm offended that I haven't talked to you in, 20 to 30 years. I'm offended that I do business with you and you were condescending, and because I send you business. There's boundaries and there's decisions I have to make. And I had a friend that just, I think a month after the election, couldn't take it anymore and unfriended everybody that wasn't in his party. And it probably has nothing to do. I think he's more actually of a libertarian than anything else, if you really spoke to him. But you can't, you have to draw the line. You have to draw the line somewhere, right? And if you've never talked to me ever, pretty much, and the one time I post something in years and years and years, you're gonna call me all kinds of names, and you're touting your party line is about women's rights and respecting women, and that's how you're going to talk to me. I got to make decisions. I got to make decisions if I'm going to engage with you anymore. I'm going to make decisions if I'm going to send you business anymore. I'm going to make decisions that you publicly demeaned me, right? And carry on with you. So, so when you're triggered, I'm having to deal with that inside. I love these people, or I was respectful to these people. And so at what point do I tolerate disrespect? So I can promise you I did my best to not call them names or be, disrespectful, but I have been triggered and I am dealing with it myself. And I know it's my own problem and it's going to be my choices how I react in the future.